Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is going to be like, I think there's like one clip from Friday night. So she claims that the fire department was called, or somebody called the fire department, because the fire department shows up. And when I say fire department, I am going to use quotations in this. But she's live, we hear everything. Then all of a sudden, the dog starts barking. Then we hear a male voice yell, fire department. So she goes out there and they ask her, we got a call, somebody was ODing, and she's like, no, I have a presence on social media, and they always do this. I'm fine. And the guy just says, all right, cool, bye. Then she claims that the fire department bashed her door in, like broke it, like kicked it in. Here's the thing. While she was live, no one heard a door being bashed down. We would have heard it. Okay, that would have been super loud and we would have heard it. You can hear in her lives when she's in her own bedroom, you can hear people knocking on her front door. So if they bashed the door in, we would have clearly heard that happen. Not to mention, when he leaves, she quietly shuts her door and locks it. Then starts going off saying, they busted my door in, blah. No, they didn't. Somebody even points out the fact, or actually several people pointed out the fact that her door was not bashed in. A few minutes later, we hear again, same male voice, fire department. And she's like, oh my God, they're back. So she goes out there and they asked her name. So she said Lisa Richard. And they're like, okay, we just needed that. Bye, thank you. She again closes the door and locks it. Now, if your door was bashed in or kicked in by the fire department, there's no damn way that you're going to be able to just gently close it and lock it. Like, come on. And here's here's where I'm having an issue. Oopsies. Sorry. My finger hit my phone. Here's where I have a problem. If the fire department, who's also rescue, gets called to somebody's house because of a suspected OD, they're not just going to come and say, hey, we heard somebody was ODing here. Is everything cool? And if you say yes, they just leave. First of all, they're going to ask if there's anybody else in the home. If there's not, cool. You're the one that we were called on. They're going to assess you. They're going to ask you your name. They're going to ask you questions, and they're going to assess you. They're not going to just say, okay, good to know, and leave. Because what if you were an active OD, but you mustered up enough energy to get to the door, and then they leave and you become unalived? Sorry, this is YouTube. We can't just say certain words. That's going to be on them. That's going to be their fault, their responsibility. There's some people that were saying that they believe this might have been Justin, or she asked the neighbor to do this. Because she's always got to find a reason to scam the shit out of everybody. She's not getting money. Like, nobody's giving her money the last couple of days. So she's coming up with all these elaborate things and stories to tell that she's hoping will get her sympathy money. I believe the people that said they think it was either Justin that she had do it or the neighbor do it. Again, the fire department's not going to act like that for a possible OD and just walk away. And they're always, always, always going to ask your name. Not 5 minutes later and come back to ask you your name. But they're going to ask you your name. They're going to make sure that you are the person that they got the call on. It's like, it's never ending with her. And then all day today, it's been the same shit. All of a sudden now, some teenager got into her PayPal and transferred the only $15 that she got from some nice lady and transferred it to, guess who? Justin. Transferred it to Justin's PayPal. Oh yeah, somehow she got her PayPal unlocked, but then it ended up being locked up again. So yeah, I don't know. However, She did say a while back when her PayPal did get locked up that she had $200 sitting in it that she couldn't get to. In her glasses, in the reflection today, when she opened her PayPal, you could clearly see that she had a balance of $200. Now, I have tried to find that again. Oh my God, going through the plethora of videos this woman has, it's hard to find that 1-2 second clip. I will keep looking for it. I know I will find it. If anybody watching my video knows that part of the video, please let me know. I will be so grateful for it. Or as Lisa says, I will love you forever. Yeah, I'm not that creepy. Um, anyways, so yeah, so that's how we started today, is that supposedly Justin beat her up. Um, and then it just gets worse. And whoa, the last live she did currently, she goes off on everybody, like just completely goes ballistic. You're gonna like it. Anyways, enjoy the video. I would like to point out that this alien sounding background noise is not coming from me. I don't know what the hell's going on in Lisa's
I
home
need
or
30
her
total.
connection,
Total.
but that's all on her, and I've tried to remove it, but I could only remove so much of it.
CA. I need 30 total. Total. I need 25 more. Excuse me, what? You canceled the payment because I won't respond to it? Ma'am, do you not see that I'm on here? Whatever. Keep your money. Keep your money. It would have failed anyway.
Wow. Okay, so somebody sends you money and you just completely ignore them. You don't say thank you. You don't acknowledge them, which is typical of Lisa. She does that because she doesn't want people to know that people are sending her money. That way she can keep saying she needs more and more and more, even though people have already sent her money. So she will purposely not say thank you or acknowledge certain people due to that fact. Ungrateful bitch is all I can say. But yeah, and at least she finally used the key word here. You may keep your money. Because let's face it, Lisa, none of this is your money. It's their money.
She did it just to piss me off. That's what they do. That's what they do. And that's fine. She'll be back around. I'll get her. I'll get her.
So she helped you out by giving you money to piss you off? Like, what the hell does that mean? She didn't, I mean, she canceled it because you were not acknowledging the fact that she gave you money on purpose. It's just like when you have so-called quote unquote mods and you're using their Cash App to send you the money that's going into their Cash App. But behind the scenes, you're telling them not to send it to you yet. That way you can claim either you didn't get it or they canceled it. I have the text message on that. I have already posted it. It's her scamming is just, it's so obvious now. It's always been obvious, but it's like she doesn't even care anymore that it is obvious.
I'll get her means that I'm going to block her. I'm going to block her. When she comes back around, I'm blocking her.
You're gonna block her? Oh no. That's such a horrible punishment. How will this lady live with herself knowing that you've blocked her?
That's what that means. That's what that means. That means when that girl that said, I canceled it because you won't pay attention to me, I'm on here talking to you guys. So when she comes back around, I will get her. Quit trying to flip everything that I say. You guys try to flip it all. If I was threatening her, she'd know it. You understand?
My God, could you get any more entitled, arrogant, and ungrateful? Like, oh my God. And Lisa, if I was threatening her, oh, she'd know it. Yeah, she would. Lisa, you can barely sit up straight on your own without the wall holding you up. What the hell are you going to do to somebody in person? Not a damn thing. You can barely move. Your eyes are barely open. You're wilting away to nothing. Like, I'm surprised you're able to get up and even walk at this point. So, your threats mean nothing.
Yeah, oh, really? If you're being threatened by me, you'll know it. I'm not mad about the money. It would have kicked it back anyway. I've never seen that lady before. The point is, she did it on purpose. That's the point.
Who the hell do you think you're fooling? You are mad about the money. You're mad that she canceled it. And she didn't cancel it because you weren't paying attention to her. You were watching the chat. She obviously stated in the chat that she sent you money. You probably saw it because, oh my God, you can't just not look at your Cash App, Chime, and everything else every 5 seconds. The reason she was upset is you didn't even acknowledge the fact that she helped you out and sent you some money. That's where she was upset. I would have taken my money back too. You are such an ungrateful bitch, and then you yell and scream at them and talk to them like shit, even though it's your fault. But Lisa is notorious for not being accountable for her own actions.
It's failing because they were mass reporting it for no reason. For no reason. They should be in trouble for that because it's under my name, my social, my birthday. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Well, whatever. It's always me. It's always me.
What do you mean we shouldn't be allowed to report fraud, scamming, extortion, and money laundering? You're supposed to report that when you witness it. Absolutely. And then guess what? Everybody that is sending money to all these cash apps that you keep making or you have other people making, or how about your own dealer's cash app that you have people sending money to? Every single person who has sent money to you is, I mean, they're risking the fact of getting in legal trouble, like big trouble. This is why people need to, that's another reason, not the whole reason, but one of the bigger reasons on why people need to stop sending her money. Number one, she's not using it for what she says it's for. And number two, you are going to be connected to her dealer's Cash App now. You're going to be connected at paying a drug dealer, a known drug dealer in that area. Anybody who sent money to that Dizzler 74, guess what? You're now connected to her dealer and you're connected to paying him. Like, come on, people. Use your brain. And then anybody that is given money to any of our other myriad of freaking cash apps, all of those cash apps are connected to his cash app. So again, those people even are now connected to Justin's cash app. How do you think that's going to look when the police do finally get her phones and they look at all her cash apps and then they see all the people who have been funding to the dealer? That's not going to look good for you. I seriously doubt they'll go after all these people, but if they see somebody was sending a lot of money quite often, it's very possible they may come and question you.
So my friends, actual friends that help me can send to it and it will go through. The rest of you guys that play games, and just want to say ignorant things to me for $1, it's not going through, and that's fine. I'm going to figure something else out. Okay?
Well, you say that all the time. If I don't get the money, I'll figure something else out. How about you figure that other thing out before you come online begging for other people's money and then getting pissed off when they give it to you, but then they take it back because you're being an ungrateful bitch to them, or people just don't give you money at all, so you start screaming at them. Like, you always have this, I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. Well, then fucking figure it out and stop coming online and begging people for their money. Like, it's not that difficult. Really, it is not that difficult.
Abigail, if you're on here by chance, can you please text me? I need Doug. Please. I want to ask y'all to come. Okay. Thank you for liking, sharing, and following. What's wrong, Miss Lisa? I'm just tired of everybody treating me like, oh, however they want. That's how I should put it. How's everybody else's morning doing? Well, Bitsy, what have I been doing? Was gonna order DoorDash. I shouldn't even say it on here. Whatever, Sonny's mom. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. I don't care, honestly. I really don't anymore. Hello. No pizza left. It was just a small little pizza. But anyways, fucking, I'm gonna say it. Somebody sent me $15 on PayPal. Okay. I was gonna wait till 5 and order McDonald's. Alright? I went to try to go order it. My PayPal was gone. I didn't know who had done it. I did some research, and this kid, which is my neighbor named Justin, had transferred my PayPal into his. How, I don't know. And so I got up. I was mad as a hornet. I got up. I went over to his house. I banged on the door. He wouldn't open. So I was screaming, Justin, Justin. So his girlfriend started yelling, get away from here, blah blah blah. I said, yeah, when you give me my $15 back, I need that to eat, you know. She kept saying, be quiet, and I was like, come out here and make me, you know. So Justin comes flying out the door towards my house, and yeah, but I didn't get my money, and yeah, so.
Okay, wait, before she finishes this, because she keeps taking these long pauses so that she can think about what's going to come after that lie, so that she can keep adding on to the mountain of lies. So I'm gonna cut in while she's thinking. Um, First of all, since when is Justin a kid? We all know who Justin is. We're not dumb. She pretty much just told us that Justin was the one that stole the money from her PayPal and transferred it to himself. Somehow that's not surprising to me. He probably does keep an eye on every money app she has, because she probably owes him money. So the minute he sees money come in, he's going to transfer it to himself. This whole him telling her to shut up, and she's like, when did you come out to make me? Yeah, okay. Really, Lisa? Really? Come on. Oh my God, you just can't make. I mean, even the greatest writers in Hollywood couldn't come up with shit like this. This is like, you can't make this up.
He didn't hurt me, Melissa, but he pushed me to the ground and put like his knee in my rib, and it hurts. It still hurts, but
Wait. Holy walking contradiction. He didn't hurt me or anything, but he pushed me to the ground and put his knee into my rib, and he hurt my rib. I'm sorry. I was, I'm so sorry for laughing. I would never laugh at an assault, especially a male on a female, but we all know that this is not true, that none of this happened. So, just the whole, he didn't hurt me at all. He just hurt my rib. I'm sorry. Okay, back to story time by Little Drip Lisa.
there's nothing I can do because if I call the police, then I'm known as a snitch here. So
Oh, please, that's such a lie. The cops get called up to the project constantly due to assault. So if Lisa called the police because she was assaulted, she wouldn't look like a snitch. However, she may never get drugs from Justin ever again. That's probably why she didn't call the police. However, why would she need to call the police? None of this even happened.
yeah, literally this just happened. Okay, then don't believe anything I say. That's what happened, and that's it. That's what happened. It had nothing to do with fronting or rugs or nothing. Yeah, it's the same Dizzler that was requesting money off of my friends and getting it and not saying anything.
You know, Justin didn't beat her up yesterday, but as often as she is throwing him under the bus in her lives, eventually he's going to get his hands on her because this is not good business for him. The police are actively watching her lives, building a case, and they're also looking at him. So she's digging his grave deeper and deeper and deeper, and he knows it, or at least he's gonna find out that it was her, and that's not gonna be a good day for Lisa. And then if he does actually hurt her, and she comes on alive and says it, not a damn person's gonna believe her. I mean, nobody really believed her in this one either, because Lisa, you're a pathological habitual liar. Nothing you ever say is truthful. Nothing. You are the girl who cried drug dealer, because every time you say something happened and it didn't happen, but the one time it does happen, nobody's going to be there to save you. Nobody.
No, I don't owe him or anybody any money. No, nothing. Not a dollar. Not a dollar. Thank you, Jason. I mean, look, it's partially my fault. I was mad. I shouldn't have went storming over there, ringing the bell and saying Justin at his window. I shouldn't have done that. But people can only take so much, you know?
Oh, trust me, Lisa, we know. And that's why you have no more quote unquote friends in your live streams giving you, just handing money over to you. Because people can only take so much. And these people that were regularly giving you money finally realized that you are just scamming them, using them, and taking advantage of them. And they have left. They're no longer handing you money. They're no longer in the chat sticking up for you. I haven't seen them, and you're not getting any money. So where are they? Other than they finally smartened up and realized who exactly you were, and they probably feel stupid as hell right now, and they're going to stay away from you. So the more you cry in your live streams, my friends, they're not there. They were never your friends. They were people on TikTok that were enabling your addiction. Sorry. And that's all it was, until they wised up, started listening to the truth, and they backed away, which was the smartest thing they could have ever done.
These people don't send her any money. Did I ask for any money? I got off. I checked my PayPal. Some nice lady had sent 15 through. So I was like, oh, I got 15. I'm going to order DoorDash. And then when I was looking through the DoorDash app, I looked again and the 15 was gone. So I went in and I was looking because PayPal tells you like where everything went and all that. And it said, you Lizzie Justin, he transferred it to his. So
And, well, we all know who that is. Clearly, we all know who it is.
I'm not claiming anything. It doesn't matter. Eat bread.
Wait, I just realized something. She in round one, she stated that she was going to DoorDash some McDonald's. Why the hell are you constantly wanting fast food, pizza, blah, blah, blah? You just got $679 for the food stamps not even a week ago. 6 days ago, you got food stamps. You got them at midnight, Sunday night, Monday morning, and then Monday afternoon, you're begging for money for food. You sold them. That's clearly what you did. Or you still have them, you just don't want to use them, so you're just pretending like you don't have them. I don't know. People ask her constantly in the chat, what about your food stamps? Where's your food stamps? You got food stamps a week ago, like blah blah blah. She consistently ignores anything that has to do with food stamps.
I am going to change all my passwords. I should have just stuck to CA, and that worked so much better, and I didn't get robbed. But
It's a pattern with her. If somebody does send her money, then she comes right back on live like an hour or two later, and either they canceled it or somebody stole it or it got misplaced or it just vanished into thin air. This happens almost consistent. It The good thing is people are catching on. That's the good thing. People are finally catching on. Okay, so this very short 20 something second clip, I wanted to put in here so that you can see just how high she is prior to what happens in the next clip.
I don't know at this point, but that's all I'm trying to do. Stop. It has to be the cat. Stop. Ow. My knee. Fire department. Hold on. I gotta grab my dog, sir, so he doesn't get out and bite you, okay?
Is the overdose in here?
What? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I have an online social media presence. I was just sleeping, and they call you guys all the time and say that I'm overdosing.
Okay.
I wasn't even, sir.
All right.
Wow. I'm sorry to waste your guys' time.
You're okay. As long as you're all right.
No, I'm perfectly fine. Sorry about that. You guys are fucking disgusting. You just had the fire department break my door down. Break my door down.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about in the beginning. She claims that the fire department broke her door down. Did you hear any doors being smashed open prior to the man saying, fire department? No. And you would have clearly heard it if they smashed her door down. You also will notice that once he walked out, she easily shut her door and locked it, then went back to her room. If her door was smashed down by the fire department, there's no way in hell she could have done that. And let me point out again, why did the fire department just ask her, oh, we heard that somebody was ODing. You good? Yeah, okay, good. And leave. No, that's really suspicious to me.
I opened it. I was sitting in here. Wow. Just wow. Fucking believable. Listen here. I opened my bedroom door. They broke down the front door. The front door.
Yeah, no, sorry, Lisa, they did not break down your front door. Number one, we would have heard it. Number two, you wouldn't have been able to just nicely close it and lock it as soon as he left.
Leave me alone.
Like, how many times are you going to say, leave me alone? Like, you do that in a lot of your streams. If you want people to leave you alone, take your ass off social media, take yourself to the rehab, go through detox, do your 90 days rehab, get clean, get sober, come out, get a job, and then work on getting your son back. But do all of this off of social media. You're always telling people, leave you alone, mind your own business. But here's the thing, Lisa. You put yourself on social media and then you put all your business out there. Everything we know about you, everything we know about your children, it's all because of you. It all came out of your mouth. So if you want people to mind their business, keep your business to yourself.
Unfucking real. These people, I just think this shit's such a fucking joke.
I mean, to be fair, if somebody really did call, you did look like this before the call. So people may have been concerned.
So, can anybody please help me with the Chaz 700 if it kicks back?
This is so fucking unbelievable. So unbelievable. However, if you can help me, then my Cash App is Chaz700. CHAZZ 700. Or my Chime, Colisa XO. COLELISA XO. And then she goes back to it. I can't believe that they did that. But if you're willing to help me, my Cash App is, I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is what's unfucking believable, Lisa. And she does this all the time. When she's crying about something, you can barely understand the words coming from her mouth because she's fake crying so hard. But she straightens up super fast and you can totally understand every word she says. She calms down in like 2 seconds and she gets her Cash App and everything else out of the way. It's just, that's what's unfucking believable.
CHOOD 400. Please. I want to go down to the gas station. Like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, perfectly in here fine, just talking to you guys, and you guys swat me. Like,
Yeah. Sorry to burst your bubble once again, but you were not doing perfectly fine before the fire department got there.
and if you can't get any of it to go through, if you can't, the Cash Apps, if you can't, okay, here's the pinned.
Holy crap, Lisa, spit it out. This is how high she is. She cannot even form one full functioning sentence. That's how high she is right there.
Is my 2 cash apps. Chaz 700 or C Hood 400, okay? If you can't get any of those to go through, which they will, but my bio. He's knocking again. He's knocking again. Let me go see. Hello? Okay, coming, sir. Sorry about that.
What's your name, dear?
Huh?
What's your name?
Lisa Richard.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Okay, so this is where I have an issue. I'm quite puzzled by this. I mean, I've never had to call 911 for an OD on anybody, but I have had to call for my daughter, who has had 3 brain surgeries and since she was 14 years old, and she did suffer some seizures. The very first thing they did when they arrived was ask her name, get her birth date, what are the symptoms, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But they wait a whole 5 minutes to come back and ask her what her name was. They did no assessment. They just took her word for the fact that I'm okay. Like, you could look at her face and see she's not okay. So why would they not assess her? Can somebody tell me that in the comments? Like, are they just so used to going out there that they don't care anymore if she's walking and talking? Because she could be walking and talking, sit down as soon as they leave, and literally die. So why wouldn't they assess her? Or is it like many people have already said, is that it possibly was not fire rescue, but this was all set up by Lisa, and it was either her neighbor or even Justin pretending to be the fire department coming in for a wellness check. Because again, she states that they busted down her front door, yet the front door is working perfectly fine. She just again opened it and then shut it and locked it. So it definitely was not busted in. Let me know what you think this scenario was in the comment section.
Right in the middle of the projects. Right in the middle of the projects. Cops, fire trucks.
Yeah, but isn't that like a normal Monday night in the projects? Like every night of the week, maybe? I don't know. I've never lived in the projects. But I've known people who have, and they say that there's police there almost every night, or fire rescue, or an ambulance. Like, since when is the police and fire rescue there for Lisa, like, something so rare and unusual that you'll ever see in the project? I mean, I just don't get her at times. Like, I really do not get it.
I ain't worried about the door. Can somebody please pin my CAs, please? Please.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. She's all trying to squeeze out some freaking tears, crying, and then yelling, I ain't worried about the freaking door. But if anybody can help me, my child is pinned here. Oh, Lisa.
Please. The Chaz 700 and the C Hood. I didn't say they kicked in my door. How did they get in my house? My door's locked. My door's locked. When I opened the door, he was standing right by my bedroom door, saying, did somebody... So, okay, hold on. Thanks, Jesse. Hold on a second. Kimberly, it's on my, it's in my bio, baby. I didn't even know it until I went in today to dose, so. They give you a take-home bottle when they're closed. So it's not like you're like screwed or anything, but yeah. Yeah, I got a take home for tomorrow, yes.
She got a take home for Saturday and Sunday and took them all Friday night. Like, oh my God, Lisa, look at you. If people can't see that this woman is not even in the slightest bit sober, they're either blind or they just enjoy watching this so much that they keep giving her money to come back high.
I'm a liar. Okay, whatever you think, sir. Yeah, I'm on here crying for cigarettes. I've had a rough week. It's not just about the cigarettes, okay? At all.
I don't know who the hell you think you're fooling, but it is all about the cigarettes because that's all you keep asking for. You don't need them, you want them. There's a difference.
I've had a rough week. And nobody texts or asks about me unless I'm on live. As soon as I go live, everybody messages, texts, wants to be in my live, wants to, when I hang up the live, they disappear.
You know why that is, Lisa, and I've already spoken to multiple people. When they give you their phone number, they do it as a friendly gesture. If you need somebody to talk to, they're there. Somebody to help you get through this mentally, they're there. The problem is Lisa takes the phone number and instead of using it for the friendly manner that that person gave it to them, she will instead, day and night, every single day, text them constantly begging them for money. This happens basically to anybody who gives their number to her. These people have figured it out. She's a scammer. She's a fraud. She's a liar. And they've all backed away from her. They want nothing more to do with her. And they're damn sure not going to give her any more money. Yes, most of these people are not going to talk to you offline. They're not your friends. They are followers on TikTok. That's it. They're not your friends. And the handful that might have been able to be called at least acquaintances, like I said, have figured out that everything that we've been saying in the live chats all this time, they've finally realized we were not the ones lying. You were. So they left. That's on you.
I'll ask them, I'll say, hey, I just need $5 for smokes. I'm with my dad. Can you please just chime it, CA it, whatever. No answer, no answer. As soon as I go live, though, it's amazing.
Well, shit, I didn't even have to say anything. She just told on herself right there that she constantly texts these people begging them for money. And they don't respond anymore because they're tired of every time their phone goes off, it's Lisa in the text message begging for more money. I'm pretty sure most of these people have even changed their phone numbers by now. I'm sure they've blocked her. Like, that. Does Lisa even know what friendship is? I really doubt it. In her mind, friendship is whatever she needs, you have to give it to her. But if you ever in need, she's not going to be there for you. But in the meantime, while you are saying that you need a friend to lean on, she's going to interrupt you and ask for $10.
Here everybody comes. It just, I'm not being greedy. I wasn't being greedy at all. Like, I don't understand. Whatever, just forget it. One pack is $8.56 at the gas station I was at the gas station by my clinic. If I walk down to the gas station down the street, they're gonna be like $9.97 or something like that. So,
All right, Lisa. So, which gas station are you talking about right down the street? The one that takes 40 minutes to walk to, or the one that takes 18 minutes to walk to? That's one way for each of them. 41 minutes one way, 18 minutes one way for the other one. Which one is right down the street? Because I know the 18-minute one that you walk, that it takes 18 minutes to walk to, yeah, that one closes at like 8 or 9 p.m. So it wouldn't be that one. So you're walking 41 minutes one way, 41 minutes back to go get cigarettes? I don't think so.
that's what it is. It is what it is. If you could.
Holy crap, who did your makeup? What the hell, Lisa? Oh, wow. You do realize we're in the year of 2024, not 1982. Holy crap. Lisa, get off TikTok and stop begging for money. Head over to YouTube and look up a makeup tutorial, because that is not how you apply makeup. I don't, I might even get slack for this, but yeah, that's not how you put makeup. That's not how you wear makeup. You do not put makeup on like that. Why would you do that? Oh, wow.
I would love you forever. I would love you forever if you could. It's right here. It's STL97. Yeah, I need 17. I've been doing this since 5 p.m. Since 5 p.m.
Actually, Lisa, you've been at it since about 8 a.m. So I don't know where you're getting 5 p.m. from, but you started this around 8 a.m. in the morning, and it's now like 9 p.m. at night. Almost, I think it was like 10 p.m. So yeah, you were at this for 14 straight hours, and still nobody's giving you money, and you're still trying. At least she's persistent.
What? They're open 24/7. No, that's not true, Sierra. If anybody sends to STL97, let me know. Come in my inbox, and so we can talk about modding or whatever the heck you want me to do. Whatever you want me to do. Like, I haven't had a cigarette since freaking 1 p.m. 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. And you got these people in here that it is, yeah. It's just STL97. Oh my goodness. It's mine. I just made it. Oh my gosh. Can somebody please send 10, 15, anything to get me close to 17, please? I didn't get 17. You guys were over there being mean. You guys were over there being mean. I hung up.
Oh no, everybody telling the truth other than Lisa means we're being mean. Oh no, don't tell the truth or you're being mean and you're bullying her.
Where is my friends? Where is my friends? Where's my friends? Where's my friends?
No offense, Lisa, but it's not where is my friends. The correct grammar is where are my friends? And those people that you called your friends and your peoples were never friends and peoples. They were enablers that you took advantage of, that you used, that you scammed, and that you lied to. And they were stupid and kept giving you money until they figured out that you are a scammer, user, liar, and they've left you.
Where's my friends? Kelly, I need 20 total, like total. But if you sent 10, I really appreciate that. That means I only need 10 more. 10 more. I'm getting 2. So I don't have to go through this tomorrow. This is too much. The abuse, all of it.
You're right, Lisa. It is too much. The way you abuse everybody in the chat, the way you lie to everybody in the chat, the way you talk shit to everybody in the chat, scam everybody. Like, you're right. It is too much. You have to stop doing this. Nobody's abusing you. Nobody's being mean to you. I mean, there may be a couple here and there, but 99% of them are telling the truth. Do not send her money. This is not going to cigarettes or food. Stop. Her family has asked people to stop. I mean, even her children have come on their live and asked people not to give her money. That's not her being abused. She's the one abusing everybody else.
Freaking cigarettes. Cigarettes and food. Yeah, it says Sam. It says Sam. They don't care, Buggy. They don't care. I will, Kelly. Yes, I will. I know, Buggy. I know. Can you do the CA again? STL97, please. I just need to freak out, man. Like, since 5 p.m. I've been trying so hard. Since 5 p.m. Like, I don't think anybody understands what I just don't. Oh, and look at these people on here. Thank you. Can anybody please help me? Please, I'm running out of time. It's nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. No, it isn't. Kelly, can you send another 10, please? Because they're not doing anything. They're just laughing at me and talking shit. I don't have it.
Actually, if you are able to see the chat, nobody is laughing and nobody is talking shit. They're telling her to get a job. They're telling her to get sober. They're telling her that it is not society's responsibility to buy her cigarettes every single day. If that's talking shit, well, by all means, maybe everybody that's saying the truth should wear that with pride. But it's not talking shit. It's called being completely honest. Something Lisa has no clue about.
Anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I don't block anybody that helps. That's not true at all. It's for the gas station to get food and smokes, and that's it. That's probably my sister. She was gonna ride me down, and now I'm not gonna get a ride because nobody will send freaking 20, please.
Which sister would that be, Lisa? Would it be Jess, who is at home with her newborn baby, sleeping probably? Or would it be Ronnie, who has zero to do with you? Come on. Like, seriously. What's funny is an hour prior to this live stream, I put out my 7-minute video proving that there is no gas station within a 5-mile walk of Lisa. The only gas station, Sunoco, she says, that is open 24/7, that is closest to her apartment, is a 41-minute walk one way. Then she comes online, and we all know that she watches all of our stuff on YouTube. She watches Scam Slam, she watches Kai, and she watches me. I'm not saying that she probably saw my 7-minute video, or if somebody already showed it to her, no clue. But it was really, really convenient how I make this video. An hour later, she goes live, and for the first time ever, claims that she's getting a ride to the gas station. And literally claims it's her sister, the same sister she claims she has not seen or talked to in months, and months, but recently also said she hadn't spoken to the same sister in 10 years. So, yeah, she's not going to a gas station. We all know what she needs that money for. And like I said in my last video, the only person who is a 5-minute walk away is Justin's front door.
Okay, here it is. Somebody sent a freaking $1.
Okay, so they sent $1. Instead of saying thank you for that $1, you get upset. And you wonder why nobody wants to give you any more money? That's just a small reason.
And she's given me 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. So if anybody can please help me, 5 more minutes. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. That's it.
Did you ever notice that she usually has a time frame now? Like, I only have 5 more minutes, or I only have a minute, 2 minutes. I'm only going to pin this for 60 seconds or 20 seconds. Like, that's clearly, we all know what it is. I'm not even going to go into it again.
No, it's she. I need $20. I need 20 at STL97. That's what I need. That's not true though. Well, 5 more minutes and then I don't have a ride. That's all.
So we're trying to guilt trip everybody now? Like, that's what you're doing again? It's not their responsibility to give you $20 in 5 minutes, or you won't have a ride. What happened to the fact that the gas station's only a 5-minute walk away? So why would you even need a ride to get to the 24-hour gas station? Because according to you, it's only a 5-minute walk.
My sister. Oh god, this is terrible. I need to fucking get a job so bad. So that I can't, like, have people controlling me. I don't want to be controlled anymore.
Who is controlling you, Lisa? Because people are not giving you money, that's them controlling you? Absolutely not. You are the only person in control of your life. Everything that goes wrong, everything that's positive, that's on you. You pave your path in life. Pave your path in life. You can't blame anybody else. This is all you. 1,000,000 freaking percent. This is all you.
Yeah, she has a baby. Can anybody please help? Please. Please. Like, I'm begging. Please. That's not what it is. I just really need a smoke. I mean, if you can even send $5. If 4 people sent 5, we'd be good and I could go to the store. Like, I'm not asking one person to send $20. You know, I would never ask that. Ever, ever.
What the hell are you talking about? You literally ask that 15 times a day, every single day, 7 days a week.
Didn't though. Can't believe everything you read in the chat. You can't believe it.
Technically, everything that is pretty much written in the chat, well, about 99% of it, is more truthful than what Lisa will tell you. So if you're going to believe anybody between the chat and Lisa, your best bet is to believe what's ever put in the chat.
They just keep saying it when I've said you can't believe it. So it's STL97. I need 19 more. That's it. If you could just send like $5, I would be able to get the smokes. I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. Because she's gonna leave and not run me down to the gas station. That's why. I get a bunch of people that hate me. Like, doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god, stop your fucking whining. I'm pretty sure nobody hates you. What we hate is your behavior and your actions. That's what we dislike and hate. Nobody hates you as a person. We hate and dislike your behavior and your actions. That's all that is. But she's going to keep saying that people hate her and abuse her because she's really hoping that she'll get sympathy money.
They are. Could somebody at least send nine? Could somebody at least send $9 so I can at least get one? Just one. Anything, anything. Has nothing to do with a plug. You guys keep saying that. Why would I come on and say that I have $1 if you guys are so freaking mean? Like, can anybody just send $9 then so I can get one pack? One pack. One. Just one.
Yeah, nobody's being mean. They're just being honest. That's all it is. If you can see the chat, that's what's being done is people are actually being honest about everything, and Lisa hates that because if any new people pop in before she can manipulate them, the chat is already warning them about who she is and what she does, and that really gets under her skin.
One pack of cigarettes. Abby's not here. You're trying to save my life by not letting me get a pack of cigarettes? What? Like what? Oh my God.
Nope. They're saving your life by not giving you money because we all know where the money is going and it's not for cigarettes. Technically the money is going to something that you could potentially OD on right there in your live stream.
I don't have $13. I have $1. Okay, so nobody will help me with $9 so I can go get a pack of smokes without having to walk. She didn't send me 10. I can't wait. Blocking every single one of them. I swear to God I am. I swear to fucking God I am. My sister is waiting outside. I have to go. Yeah, who cares? You won't be watching me tomorrow on any of my pages. You won't be watching me on any of my pages. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fuck!
Well, hey. I mean, there at the end, she was getting so pissed off because nobody was giving her money. And it's been like this all day long yesterday and into last night. Actually, it's been like that all weekend. Nobody is giving her money. She's not used to this. She's used to getting money whenever she comes on and begs for it. She can pretend to cry. She can make up these wild ass stories that make her look like the biggest victim to ever be born. And usually there's somebody in there that will give her sympathy money. But people have had enough of her shit. They've had enough of her lying and her scamming and her using and her abusing people. They've stopped giving money. There are still a few people that may give her some money here and there, don't know what happens to it because she always has some kind of I was robbed or it got locked up so I can't use it bullshit. But there are still some people that are willing to give her something, and they're usually new people. And then 9 times out of 10, when they send it or they're about to send it, they start seeing what everybody's writing in the chat, and they say, hey, just Google her name and you'll see the truth about her. And then they either don't send it or they cancel it. So good job, guys. Awesome job on keeping this going. As soon as the money is completely stopped, she's going to hit rock bottom. And that's basically what needs to happen, is for Lisa to hit rock bottom so that she will make that decision finally to go to rehab. And here's a thought, Lisa. You're so hungry and you're constantly asking for money for food or begging for money for food. But did you know that in rehab you get 3 meals a day for free? Just throwing that out there. You won't be hungry anymore. You won't have to beg for food money or yeah, you say it's food money. But yeah, you'll get 3 meals a day completely paid for. You won't have to pay for a damn thing. What I find interesting is when she was lying about going to rehab last week, there was a live where she was discussing sneaking a cell phone into rehab with her so that she could continue to beg on TikTok. I mean, in all honesty, if she would just go to rehab and get sober, and then come out and get a job, she would never have the need to do this anymore. Like, it's an easy fix right there. Do I think that going through detox and rehab is comfortable or fun? Hell no, it's not. It's not supposed to be comfortable and fun. That's not what rehab is about. But she's never going to go anyways. Not unless I'm hoping that when everybody stops sending her money, that's when she will finally make the decision to go into rehab. Okay, so that's the catching up I had to do on Lisa for yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. Bye.